Hello everybody. I'm just going to do a little rundown of the Sunday, which was a day of catching up. I had a class with Countess Ablaze and it was Rock Out With Your Yarn Out, which was basically a class about business. Basically it was marketing, well, not so much marketing, but like more branding, and just a class for business professionals like myself and others in the yarn industry, specifically to us, and it was so informative. She is going to be releasing it, I think, as an online class. I would definitely jump on that boat if you are thinking about doing it, because something specific to our industry is quite difficult to get, really. So I really enjoyed that class. It was a great bunch of people, and it was really fun to like sit down as a vendor and actually be able to enjoy and experience a class. Like, I really felt like it rounded out the whole event for me personally. Then after that, I managed to snag a ticket for the brunch, the kind of goodbye brunch, and we had a talk by Adaku, and she is the founder of Phoenix Rise, which is a consultancy in Ireland, consultancy based in Ireland. Based around inclusivity and diversity in Irish businesses, and she founded it because she herself was an immigrant. She arrived from Nigeria. She told us her story about she was a fully fledged accountant when she arrived, but her degree qualifications weren't recognised, so she had to jump through every single hoop on earth. And just the different cultures of Ireland, how important it is to actually succeed, to understand the culture, to integrate, because it's something that I didn't even realise that it was so... when she said it, I was like, oh yeah. So to give you an example of something she said was, in Ireland, it is all about who you know. It really is. She did an accountancy degree. It was like an evening course to build up her skills to get the qualification so she could work here in Ireland. And there was a part where she needed to get a placement, and she found it really difficult to get a placement. And everyone else seemed to get placement in minutes. But it was because she didn't know who to reach out to. And it is actually like friends and family. Ireland's culture is based a lot on community and helping out people that you know, right? So it can be really difficult for someone who's coming in and doesn't know anybody. So there's a lot of, like, I was like, oh yeah, like, yeah, absolutely. That is tricky. Unless you're working with an international company and you've been hired in from abroad, like, it is tricky to get started here. So having a business like Adaku, having a business like Phoenix Rise, and a person like her to go to actually for as a person who's coming in as an immigrant, and also as businesses, how we can improve our diversity, how we can make it easier for people who of different backgrounds and different cultural experiences, how they can contribute to the business and actually improve the business. She had a number of fascinating statistics. Honestly, if you ever get a chance to go see her and talk to her, just do it. How about that? Just do it, I'm going to change hands here because my hand's sore. Oh my God, that was really sore. Now, sorry, I have a tiny kitten on my lap, so tiny kitten. So I'm just going to post a few photos here and a few little bits. But the brunch was lovely, and it was just really nice send off for the end of the day. So enjoy these little snippets.
And capabilities to innovate, to push forward, and to push outside of our own comfort zone, and to become the better as businesses and as people. So progressive businesses like yours.
So Mars from the Hey Brownberry podcast actually will have a really in-depth interview with Adaku over on her channel. You should definitely have a look. And I just want to say thank you so much to Woollinn for this opportunity to be able to come and see Adaku speak. They really are trying to create a culture of inclusion. As Adaku said, she really, really reiterated, you know, that each one of us can do one thing. We can do lots of little things. And I suppose the idea is that if we don't do it, then, you know, who will, essentially. So one of her quotes was, "If not me, who? If not now, when?" Our responsibilities as leaders is to ask these important questions. She also said, "Progressive businesses do not stand still, they evolve." So the idea that, oh, this is the way we've always done things is not necessarily the best way to keep your business alive. You have to move. You have to start including people. It's all huge markets that are out there, and people deserve to be included, involved. And you can only improve your business by doing it. And we had great crack at it. She was gassed. She was so funny. The whole room was actually full of non-Irish people from people who were staying in the hotel, and it was really, really funny. So there's Liz there. She's from Greece, and May from Singapore, and Bristol Ivy. She's from the States. We're twinning just there.
Herself this morning.
Yeah, myself, and everybody was like, "Ooh, Shamika, you did a great job on her makeup." I was like, "I did it by myself." Oh my god, that!
Oh, well done. Thank you guys. So much love in here. So much positive energy.
No,
Trip. Hope to
thank
see
you
you guys
for
again
all your
soon.
insights.
Finally, Irishness.
Yes, yes, it's video. How did you know?
Hi everybody. I cannot believe, sorry, it's raining here again. I can't believe Woollinn is over again. I can't believe it. It's gone so fast. I want to thank every single person who came up to me, to my booth, to say hello, to introduce themselves, to give me a big hug, or to let me hug them. There was a lot of hugging. It was a fantastic couple of days. I really enjoyed seeing every single one of you. It brings me such joy to know that you're not just in loads of numbers. You're actual people who care about what I'm talking about, who have interesting things going on in their lives and wonderful skills and talents. And I just want to thank the organisers at Woollinn as well. I want to thank Lisa and Jenny of Townhouse Yarns and This Is Knit, and Nadia of the Cottage Notebook, and every single volunteer as usual. Stunning job, really beautiful venue, change of venue this year. It was absolutely gorgeous. I want to thank Countess Blaze for her stunning class as well. I feel invigorated. And also Adaku, who was at the Diversity and Inclusion talk. I snuck in there at the last minute, and I'm so glad I did, because she's fascinating, and it's a fascinating insight into the Irish scene, which I feel like I don't know anything about. So I now know who to go to if I want to find out some more. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to Woollinn for everything. I love you guys. Bye. Hi! It's the end of Woollinn. We're over at Ellie's Airbnb.
It's pretty epic.
And the smells. Shamika is cooking us a curry, and
We have an Airbnb shop.
but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your new sock project. But I'm going to turn around the camera because my arm is going to be sore, so I'm not going to switch just 2 seconds. Hello, Ellie of Skadir. What do you have in your hand there?
Well, I am actually making my first afterthought heel sock. So I just made these socks and eggs, and I just cut into the sock.
Was that scary? Was it scary?
No, I've had quite a bit of Baileys, it's fine.
Good. That's what you need, Baileys.
And I got these little ends. This is like where I snipped in the middle, and just use these to like sew in those little holes.
Definitely, yeah, so in those holes, yeah.
So one thing that never really occurred to me with these heels is like no purling.
Yeah.
Shorter heels,
Yeah.
flaps, oh purling. There's no purling.
No purling. Unless you do the short row heels with the pearl and it come up with garter stitch. Very comfy, by the way.
Did I do that?
It's really comfy.
Okay, I will try the garter heels when I do a short.
It's kind of like a like a cushion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really stretchy. Very nice. Anyway, are you going to do a couple of rounds around it? Just to get an
I tend
extra.
to, when I do a shorter heel, I increase a bit here
Yeah,
first and
yeah,
decrease it.
yeah. I would do at least 3 to 5.
Yeah. And actually, I have done the toe. If you can see, there's a couple of like there's 10 rounds before actually I did anything.
Yeah. You could definitely do that as well on this upper part. Cool, thanks. Yeah. So we've got Lise from Trelly. Hi. All the way from Greece. And then we've got Lise _ the golden fleece.
Lena.
Oops, sorry, Lise and Lena. Lena _ the golden fleece. You see where I am. So we're all chilling out. There's wine involved. I'm jealous because I'm driving, but maybe I'll have one and just
For the
stay
moment,
here
and
forever.
chips.
And chips for now. Treats and yarns and yarns and yarns. And how was Woollinn? Did you enjoy yourselves?
Yes.
Yes.
It was really good. Yes. Of course we did.
Fun times.
And finally we had a bit more time also with you.
Yeah.
Well, now more.
Now,
but
right
yeah.
now. Yeah. This extra day. So
Yes, exactly.
so lovely. Well, we loved having you.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
That you guys did like pickling and dilling.
Nico is really jealous.
That's funny.
Somehow.
I'm so happy. I will be a bit tiring.
Which I wouldn't.
It's gonna take pictures.
We use it a lot.
Yeah. But we have to.
Sorry, concentrate.
We have to commemorate the moment.
Of course.
Did you know that this is how podcasters and Instagrammers function at a beautiful buffet?
We can't help ourselves.
And this is Amars. This is how Amars deals with it. She's just like straight to the
Okay, and I have to take also a small video. This is the magic that my Shamazing makes. How can you not call her Shamazing?
It's better. It's better if you wait for me to finish the show.
Okay.
And I'll show you how I do one by one ribbing, and
Oh,
you
you're
understand.
purling now.
Yeah, you see, it's exactly the same as if I was knitting because all I do is this,
Yeah.
and the wrapping is always the same.
Oh.
Yeah, this is how you
But because it's a longer needle, do you find that it puts any stress on your thumb holding it when there's weight of fabric and the leverage pushes down it all on your left
so
hand?
one if I
Here now all the fibers are nicely aligned and you get a worsted smooth single. When you spin from a rolag like the one you have in there, all the fibers are already in a long tube, so sort of proto yarn. And when you stretch that out, you will get a yarn where all the little fibers are spiraled up and trapping a lot of air. Using a woolen yarn.
Did you have to call it?
you know you
Like pockets.
I know. That's
Like a dress, and you're like, do it has pockets.
Do a little twirl for us.
It's fairly fragile, so it takes a little more skill because if you stretch it too far, it breaks.
Done and done.
Like this.
It's so squishy, so warm.
It is really like.
It's like wearing a blanket.
I know. It's like.
I think it might be easier.
I do wear it a lot, just as like
Give this a little bit of a twist.
It's not even going to fit in the whole frame.
All the food?
No.
Yeah.
Just give it a twist.
Beautiful
That's the
things
problem.
have
Through, nobody
to be
comes
said.
early
Look
around the corner.
Just
multiple images.
We make some space. Mars, what are we up to?
We are making sure that all the woolly goodness gets back to Florida with me. Yes. So much potential.
You've
in
done
here.
such fabulous work here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Look at all of this.
You know, it's really nice how well
How squishy.
it squishes. This one I almost don't want to put it away, but I have to. This is my friend Grace did it.
Oh, I've heard of her. It's one of her floofy bloops. That's it, which is this light because that
You must
navy is.
appreciate it in its fullness.
There you go. That navy is right.
Can't wait.
Oh, look, it's based on energy wheat. It's based on my nutritional yeast.
It has to be good. Now
That's where I got my inspo.
It's good and good for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I packed mine away. I was kind of silly but happy. Silly but happy, which I think is my main reason for living.
That's a good mantra.
So 'tis Sunday the 16th of June. Forgot there for a second. It is Father's Day in Ireland and maybe other places. I don't know where. And so happy birthday, Dad. Or not happy birthday. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Tomorrow I'm dropping Mars off to the airport on my way home. It's very convenient, actually. It's all very convenient. Everything's falling into place. We had a wonderful trip home. We did some car Tetris to fit 4 people in a car, including with all of my booth. So we took out some of the bits and fiddled the boxes around. All the boxes managed to stay in, so that was excellent. And now we just have one more sleep, Mars. And that's it again until the next time. And the internet. So I'm probably going to sign off this vlog actually, because it seems like a nice place to sign off. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much to everyone that popped by my booth. Thank you so much to the organisers, to the vendors, the other vendors, to the teachers, to the hotel, the City North Hotel. They were fabulous. Food was great. The events were great. I had such a great time. Let's do it all again next year, shall we? Signing off. Bye!